welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with my amazing mom, Amy. And we are going to review a green onion pancake recipe, mainly inspired because I love the green onion pancakes from TNT. And then I was like, what if I could try making it? So my mom's going to help me out with that today. And the recipe that I chose is a YouTube video, and it's already pretty popular. What I like about it is that it's very simple. There's only a couple of ingredients that you most likely will already have around your house. Let's begin. Yes. To start off, in the description, this video that I'll link below has like the ingredients that you will need. But it says 3 cups of flour, but when you actually play the video, it'll tell you that you actually only need 2 cups of flour for the pancake. Here is 2 cups of flour. Then you need to chop up 2 stalks of green onions. Then you'll need 1 cup of room temperature water. If you don't want to use warm water directly from your sink, what I like to do is I first boil water and then mix half a cup of hot water and then half a cup of cold water, and then it'll be around room temperature. And then you'll need half a teaspoon of salt. It's just salt inside, so it's like white on white, you can't really see that. And then some cooking oil. Later in the video, it showed like around 2 tablespoons, but we'll see like how much it looks like she's adding. Also half a cup of boiling water, which is in our kettle right now, so we'll pull that out later. First you put the 2 cups of all-purpose flour in a big mixing bowl, because this is where you're going to like do the kneading for your awesome green onion pancake base. Then you're going to get a half a cup of boiling water. Okay, and then you're going to start mixing it. Once you think it's like decently mixed, then you're going to pour in the 1 cup of room temperature water. Looking good, Mom. That looks good. According to the video, your flour should like sort of flaky. And then you're going to pour in the lukewarm water. And you're going to mix that together. And that will be your dough. So it's really easy. Just flour and water. And super yummy too. I might be biased now, but we noticed in the video now that their dough is not liquidy, and right now our viscosity is very liquidy, and this was us using 2 cups of flour. So it seems like the description that they wrote in the video down below is correct, and they made a small typo in the actual video. So we're gonna add an extra cup of flour in to make it 3 cups of flour. So this is now 3 cups of flour. Don't worry, there's still hope. So now it's time to knead. So make sure you wash your hands with soap before doing this. So the dough still seems sticky. It's stickier than what is shown in the video. So what I like to do when you realize it's getting a little sticky is you just flour the dough, like flour your hands, and then start kneading it again.
Good job!
Thanks. Bring out the master cook.
I try my best.
So yeah, you can see my mom's flouring her hands to help prevent some sticking. But this dough is very stubborn. Wow, you're good at this. Clearly my mom has the magic touch.
Hopefully.
Definitely closer to 4 cups of flour with half a cup for kneading so that your hands don't get stuck. Now my mom suggests always use your palm when kneading, so that way you don't end up like me with the dough all over my fingers. Clearly that was not really helping. It's like looking like a ball shape now, which is what it looks like in the video. The bottom of your dough is a little stuck, so probably would recommend flouring the surface of your bowl before doing this.
That's smart.
But we unstuck it by pushing the dough to the side of the bowl, then pouring some flour in the bottom, and then kneading over it. Hey, thanks Mom.
You're welcome.
We now have a present. beautiful ball of flour. Yay! So, with this awesome ball of flour that I've named Fred, we're going to let it rest for 20 minutes. To let it rest, since our dough is like already a little more wet than normal, we're just going to cover it with a lid. Or you can just use saran wrap, but we're trying to be more environmentally friendly. If you're worried your dough will dry up, you could always get a paper towel and make it damp and then put it over the dough and then put the lid on. That way it keeps some of the humidity inside. So we'll set a timer 20 minutes. Stay tuned. Okay, so now we're ready for step 2, which is the oil mixture that you'll be putting on the green onion pancake to give it some extra savoriness. You can do this while you're waiting for your dough to rest during those 20 minutes. And all you need is, according to the recipe, 3 tablespoons of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. So first, just like in baking or anywhere else, you want to put your dry ingredients together. So you put your half a teaspoon of salt with your flour. Once it's mixed in, you pour in the 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. You're going to mix this until there are no flour chunks left in it, so it should just look like a more viscous type of oil. Light brown with hints of yellow. Our dough has also finished resting for 20 minutes. I'm going to take it out, but before we do that, we prepared a place to start kneading and forming each serving of green onion pancake. So in the video, they use a wooden cutting board, and we don't have that nice of a wooden cutting board. There are some cracks in our cutting board. So what my mom did was you can put a parchment piece of paper over the board, so that way if you do have more cracks in the board, the flour won't get stuck in. And then just in case your dough might get stuck to the board, you get some flour and you just drizzle it over to help protect it from sticking. You have this nice dough, you're going to roll it into a nice ball. And then you're going to split it into 4 because that's the amount of servings it says it is. So these are your 4 chunks. You're going to lightly dip them in flour so it's easier to roll in your hands. And you can set aside the other 3 balls when you're not working on them in a bowl. You're going to flatten it. Make sure there is flour on top of this dough. Otherwise, if you're using a rolling pin, it will get stuck to it. Sometimes you can even oil your rolling pin to help keep it extra not sticky. In this video, it doesn't tell you how flat or how wide your dough should be. But what one person did was she said, if you can fit 3 of your hands across your dough, it should be about the right size. So you just do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now you're going to take your oil mixture. You might want to stir it again just in case it's starting to solidify. And you're just going to drizzle it all around the pancake. Okay, and then you get to do the fun part of drizzling the green onions on. So in the video, they use only the green part of the green onion. But if you don't want to waste the rest of the green onion, like we don't, you can just cut all of them. It's totally okay. Now comes the harder part.
Yes, that's fine.
We're going to roll this into a spiral. So you're just rolling it up just like that. Easy roll. And once you do that, you're going to flatten it a little. You can just start smacking it with the palm of your hand. And then you're going to take the oil mixture and you're going to drizzle it over the pancake itself. And now, because we want to get the layers in the pancake, we're going to start rolling it from the short end. Yep. And just rolling it to the other side. So just 2 different rolls. Just like my stomach. So now you're going to face it up. So, yep. And you're going to smush it. You're going to smush that beautiful spiral. And do you see those layers? So these are the layers in the green onion pancake. So that's why we had to do that different types of rolling. And I did look at other recipes for how they rolled. And this video, which is another thing that I like, is that it's one of the simpler rolling techniques that I have seen. And you're just going to pour some in. I'm just going to use a spoon so it's less messy, hopefully. Keep flipping it. Awesome. So now you start to see it's browning a little. So that means it's ready to put on some more oil. So you can take a brush or a spoon, whatever you have at home. Just drizzle it all over. And you're just going to pinch them together. There you go. Like that. Pinch it. Pinch it. So just pinch it on either side. So right here. Oh, you got your pancake.
Can I eat it now?
Yes, you can eat it. So we made 4. Look great. They're a little thicker than anticipated. And when you rip it, you can see the different layers. So that's good.
Good.
Wow. Tastes pretty good.
Pretty good.
The texture's there, like it's crispy on the outside. If you want it to be even more crispy, then you'll put more oil on it.
Why?
I also stole my mom's pancakes. So. The layers here, right there. So that's from the rolling of the spiral. What are your reflections after making this recipe?
It's really easy and tasty recipe. Yeah, next time I do it again. The only thing I would put a little bit more salt.
More salt? Okay. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey to making the green onion pancake that is now half eaten because we're really hungry. And stay tuned for next week to see what else we'll be cooking up.
Yeah.